The path to understanding modes goes like this. First start with the scale and learn the notes. So we have A major. A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and A. Now think of that in terms of scale degrees, giving each note in the scale a number. Instead of A, B, C sharp all the way up, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to 1. So the concept of a mode is starting and stopping on a different note in the scale. So start and stop on the notes in A major on the 2. So starting on the 2, you'd have. So in terms of A major, you're playing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. Now think of that with the 2 becoming the new 1, but playing all the same notes. So the 2 of the original scale is the 1 of the mode. And this mode is Dorian. So the mode based off the 2 is called Dorian. It uses all the same notes in A major, but you start and finish on 2 or B, and you think of the 2 as its own 1, as its own home base. First it seems tricky because you kind of have to derive and calculate what the mode is and where the notes come from. But the point you get to after a little practice is you start treating the 2 as the 1. You start being able to think of B Dorian as its own mode instead of something that you have to derive from A major. It goes from feeling like the 1 of 2 to just the 1, where you will intuitively think of B Dorian with this being the 1 instead of the 2 of A major. So really you'll get to the point where you can think of it as the 2 of A major or the 1 of B Dorian at the same time. So that concept applies to every note in the scale. So we turn B Dorian off and look at major again. Each number you see has its own mode and it has its own characteristics. Just think of scale degrees of the bass scale, which is A major, and then think of starting and stopping on different notes in A major. And that's how modes work. And one final detail, A major is just the example scale. So the same concept applies to every scale. If I changed A major to, say, C major, let's look at scale degrees and note names. So C is the 1 and D is the 2. So D, which is the 2 of C, will be the 1 of D Dorian. Let's look at it in terms of scale degrees. Look at that. So D is the 2 of C major and the 1 of D Dorian. E is the 3 of C major and the 2 of D Dorian. F is the 4 of C major and the 3 of D Dorian. So on and so forth. So that's how modes work. Thanks for watching. The app in the video is Guitar Mountain. You can download it for free on your phone and use it to visualize the interaction between chords, modes, and scales, learn your notes, and unlock the fretboard. If you have any questions about the app or concepts in the video, leave a comment and I'll do my best to explain.